Turning now to a live look at Columbus City Council tonight, where lawmakers will take a first step in potentially making a drastic change to the city's curfew for teenagers.
New legislation would require children 12 and under to be home by 9 p.m. and teens 13 to 17 to be home by 10. City leaders say the changes are meant to reduce violence among young people and encourage parents to be more accountable. 10 TV's Carla Rogner is live outside City Hall tonight. And Carla, when can parents and teens expect to see some of these changes go into effect?
Yeah, well, these changes are not official yet. They'll still need to be approved by City Council. Right now, they are doing a first reading of this new legislation. Today, we went around Columbus and asked teens and parents if they think this will help reduce teen violence.
After seeing it happen enough times, some of us stop reacting. Not because we don't care, but because we're exhausted.
16-year-old Alea Parker wrote this poem about the violence she notices around her.
Because I'm tired of hearing about another brother or sister getting shot. That's a part of it.
What made you want to write that?
We've had a lot of deaths here in Linden lately.
Her frustration is why she says she's open to the idea of an earlier curfew.
Neighborhoods, maybe we can push it for midnight because, you know, kids like to walk around with their friends, go to the corner store. But like downtown and stuff, it's gotten out of control.
This summer, Parker spending her time working with other young people through We Are Linden's summer programs. We stopped by to talk with Director Ralph Carter about the youth violence the city has experienced so far this summer.
What do you think is causing that and driving that?
Boredom. They need more things to do, right? When you give these kids too much idle time, they're going to pick the wrong thing 90% of the time.
That's why Carter says he's also open to the city taking a tougher approach to curfew enforcement.
I think we need to give it a chance. I think, any city officials are just doing what they feel that they can do within their power to try to help rectify this. It's on us as a community to do our part.
On Face the State this weekend, City Council President Shannon Hardin joined our Doug Petcash and explained why the city is taking this step.
At the end of the day, these are young people, and that we don't want to over-criminalize anyone, but also that we have to have expectations and for safety of our young people, but safety for our community as well.
Under the proposal, parents could face fines if their children repeatedly violate curfew. But Carter says he hopes families will take the lead in enforcing the rules rather than leaving it to police.
It's going to be hard to get any teen that always had that freedom and flexibility to stay out normally and to come in home. But that's going to be on the parents to help rectify that.
And again, tonight is just the first step towards making these changes. A representative for City Council tells us they expect to vote on it as soon as next Monday's meeting. And that would be an emergency vote, too, so that the legislation would go into effect right away if it passes. Reporting live at City Hall, Carla Rogner, 10 TV News.